Wednesday night
live
stream answering sim racing questions. So, well, big news. I didn't even put in the title. Big news with THRUSTMASTER. Basically, I posted about it. This T598 is coming to
T598X.
X. That's what I think it's called. There were some comments.
Does the X stand for Xbox?
Yeah. Racer Girl saying nothing to play on with Xbox.
That's a valid point. You've got Forza.
Well, and Forza Motorsport is now dead and no new contents.
Nothing to play on then.
Interesting what the price will be, because T598 is PlayStation compatible. I don't think you can just get a PC version. And I wonder if it would be cheaper without that PlayStation licensing.
What if you
Yeah, is the Xbox licensing going to be cheaper? Because remember, also since we
I imagine Xbox licensing has got to be cheaper than PlayStation. I mean, I could be vastly off it here, but I think PlayStation is way more. What is played more, PlayStation or Xbox?
Oh, hang on, I didn't go live on my vertical. I just wonder if the Fantech McLaren has also been stopped.
Yeah, I saw your post about it
Oh,
the other day.
duplicate screen create. Hang on, I'll need to. Yeah, I think so. It's confused what's going on here.
Carry on trying doing both?
Yeah. I wonder if I put the same thing in both. I'm actually streaming the same one in both. I might have done something extremely stupid.
If anyone could see us, I'm watching on my phone. I could see you've actually chatted.
Yeah, welcome, Mark.
KIRETH'S in traditional sorting this out.
Yeah.
As we're actually going.
Yeah.
I'll read that writing in purple.
Welcome, Jerome, as well. I'm just trying to work out what I've done.
On the fence for a new Fantech wheel, should I go for leather or the Alcantara durable? Is the Alcantara durable?
Done here.
If you wear gloves, then Alcantara will be fine. If you don't wear gloves,
also known as Alcantara.
You know what? Alcantara makes way more sense. It does. If you wear gloves, I'll get that because it looks better. If you're not wearing gloves and you get all the balls from your hands, then just go for leather, personally.
So I'm just very confused because I think I've done the same stream twice instead of doing a vertical stream.
I think you've done that.
So I'm going to end that stream. But hopefully it's not going to end the main stream. It's been a classic case of.
That's the mainstream. It's just got loads more.
Yeah, we can see Toby, Salustanio, Black. Welcome everyone. Okay, I'm gonna.
So no, this one's got to stay live.
Yeah.
It's the other one.
So I'm gonna close the other one. Oh.
Done.
Hang on, I've pushed something different. Let's see what's gonna. I'm doing something absolutely crazy. Oh, David says set for the expo. Oh no! What's happened there?
Oh my god!
What's happened there? Oh no! Oh no!
What's happened to my head? Oh my god!
This is gonna make no sense on the main stream. The other stream has just gone completely. David, Steve, we need you to go into the mainstream because I'm going to end the stream because it's just unacceptable. What's going on? I mean, I'm going to... It already... yeah.
Yeah, Gunner got game. Yeah, that's just us zoomed in on our heads. So.
And anyone in the stream that looks really weird, leave it and go to my profile and join the other stream, I'm going to restart that vertical stream. So, okay, right. So,
and then there's all the other people waiting. Oops.
Just, yeah, hang on a second, everyone. We're just trying to be too. We're a bit rusty. Fair to
It's been
say.
a few weeks.
Yeah. I've been at Formula E London. I've been interviewing Dan Tickton.
I've been sleeping.
Right, here we go. Next, 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 next. I feel like I probably should have done something different because otherwise
Have you literally just done the exact same thing again?
Yes.
Why?
Oh no, it's picking up something. I think it's picking up. something.
You need to change the resolution.
I refuse. What the hell is that?
I mean, that's right. No, wait, it's right.
Oh
Kev.
my god, I've hit something. No. Hang on, everyone. This is Is it super wide? Hang on. Have we gone wide?
Have we gone wide, boys? Look how wide it's making my shoulders again. I don't know what's happening here.
Sam, you gotta answer the.
I can't read it. Wide, boys. Look how wide it's making my shoulders again. I don't know what's happening here.
Sam, you gotta answer the.
I can't read it. Back Dortmund question.
Okay.
David, can you repeat your question because my memory's not that great. Sorry about that. Kirith, is there any chance you can just scooch that over just a smidge to the side, that whole box? Yeah, there we go. Looking what I am. I mean, Mark, I've been clearly hitting.
I'm worried you're looking wide because you're not meant to be looking wide.
Oh wow! Hurt my pride.
Okay.
It made me wide. Lenz asks, and you know more about them anything than I do. Is Fanatec coming with a new budget wheel beside the Porsche one? I wouldn't really class.
I mean, I assume they're going to replace the Fanatec.
The McLaren.
Yeah, the McLaren GT3.
At some point along the line.
I think I know what I did wrong. I think I know what I did wrong, and I think I'm going to fix it. Fix this, and then we're going to be all good.
Right, somehow, David, I still have your question up from the other stream, and it says, "All right, boys, I'm all set for the expo in Dortmund in October. What do you?"
All right, I know what's happened here. I'm pretty sure.
Drop the vertical. Drop the vertical.
We momentarily had an issue there. It looks. Are we back? Are we back?
Yes.
Okay.
But only in one format, and let's just keep it.
Maybe I think honestly, I think it's what's that saying? Sometimes you gotta leave the football before the football leaves you.
I've never heard that before in my life.
It's like we got to leave the multi-streaming game before like we get told by multi-stream we just can't do it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we never left. So we're all good. Okay, so let's get this up. Hang on. Oh, David's asked a question here as well. So I'm all set for Dortmund in October. What your guess is stuff we aren't expecting to hear about? Stuff that's going to knock us off. So I think Fanatec have announced in their annual report stuff that they're going to bring some new products before the end of the year. And if you hear anyone now saying they're bringing products before the end of the year, it's going to be at Sim Racing Expo.
Yeah.
What are Moser going to bring? Because Moser have been quiet, frankly.
Moser haven't
since
actually
the
released a lot at all recently. I reckon they could be bringing a rig like Fanatec.
Black says we're okay now, so that's good. We're all good.
I think Moser could bring a rig like Fanatec have done with Club Sport. They've got to do something. Like you said, they haven't really.
Why would they not do a rig? Why would they not do a rig?
I don't know.
What's coming out on PS5? Getting tired of GT7. So, Rensport is going to come to PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Project Motor Racing is going to come. Actually, I was speaking with Johnny Herbert. I spoke to Johnny Herbert for ages about sim racing.
Yeah.
About.
You should speak to him. He goes to Shenton.
Oh, really?
Every month he races as Jensen.
In cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the old man's class, but he's there every month racing. Sorry, you were talking to him about sim racing?
Yeah, well, I was saying, why wouldn't Moser do a rig? If you're Moser, why would you not do a rig?
It's an easy no-brainer for me.
Do you,
I think we're going to see more hydraulic pedals.
what if Moser come out with hydraulic pedals?
Mm-hmm.
What are Fanatec going to do on the pedal front? Like,
They need to update the V3s.
well, do they still sell the V3s?
Even still got. What is Fanatec's highest
V3?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
And how old is the V3?
It's ancient, but can Fanatec come out with a let's say it's not a replacement for V3s? Can Fanatec come out with a pedal that's not hydraulic and not an active pedal?
Yeah, I think a good solid load cell.
I'm not sure. Chat, what do we think about that? Junior, what's up, KIRETH'S? THRUSTMASTER fixed T598 power supply. We keep getting comments about the power supply issue with the T598.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, so if you've had that issue, then keep letting us know, because maybe they need to do a recall or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
David's bringing your Logitech Momo wheel with you to Dortmund to get it signed. Yeah, definitely. We'll both be there. We'll sign it. We'll reduce the value of it.
We could do that for sure.
Is that the new Momo wheel? Because I think they...
Well, he says it's just sat there gathering dust. I'm going to guess it's not a new Momo wheel.
Oh, is it the old school?
Yeah.
Old school. Okay, they've got new ones as well, new rims. Len says, I think they could. Logitech has waited ages to join the direct drive.
Zach says the V3's been out since 2015. So it's 10 years old.
That's a crazy product for 2015.
No way.
That's like...
Let's like, fact check this.
Yeah, if that was out in 2015, then Fanatec just had the market absolutely nailed. Because that's... And also, I should be doing a 10-year anniversary video of it, basically. Sorry, we've been catching up because I basically ruined the whole stream.
16th of June 2015. Actually been out for 10 years.
So it's a 10-year anniversary has happened.
Yeah. Mad. What game changing pedal?
Yeah.
But I think V3s are going to be replaced. They need to. What else do Fanatec need to replace?
I think they've got to come out with a hydraulic or an active pedal.
They need to do a pedal for sure.
Welcome Blitz, welcome McGurkin.
Can't believe the size of that 50p wheelbase.
Yeah. We should actually spray paint it chrome and put like the Queen on the back of it.
King.
Okay, we do.
Get a big sticker made.
Do you think Moser will bring more wheels to Xbox? I'm very surprised they haven't, especially with the Fanatec, especially with THRUSTMASTER coming to Xbox, Acertec are coming to Xbox. Moser's already there with the R3. They could have taken so much more excitement there with just better rims working on Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that and other things like the rig, which I said, I think they will bring more my brain. I think they'll bring more Xbox stuff as well.
Okay.
To it.
What pedals would you recommend if upgraded if a Fanatec GearPay GT7? On PlayStation, that's the interesting thing, because if Fanatec do bring crazy pedals, if Fanatec bring active
they'll probably
pedals,
only be PC.
No, they'll be placed. They'll work through a Fanatec base. Yeah, because it all goes through the base, so that could be interesting. Gaffney, hey, I've been watching you all for a while. I need some drifting tips on what games are best for it. Thanks a lot. I mean, you can drift in GT, for sure. You can drift in Gran Turismo.
What's that one? Beam MG?
Beam MG. Beam MG is a proper sim on PC, so it depends again what you're racing on. I do have a Drift Academy series in GT. Steve says need a new Formula wheel.
They do.
With this, I mean, can you release a Formula wheel now without a screen?
I mean,
Logitech...
you've got the Conspit one, which is a tiny screen.
That's not strictly a Formula wheel, though. Yeah. I would say even the Thrustmaster's got a screen.
Yeah.
The Moser FSR has a screen. So Fanatec have a screen in their Bentley wheel. They just need to bring that down. Good luck in the race, Len. Let us know how it goes. Vuk says you can get TGT TLCM pedals $500. Better value than T598. You can get a TGT and TLCMs of $500. That's very good value, I think. Control says AC is probably better. Yeah, we've done some drifting with the truck wheel.
Yes, we did.
What about active cooling in a seat?
So we. So
I think we're talking about what might happen at Sim Racing Expo.
yeah.
I'll tell you what will happen is our awards are going to happen. We're going to be doing the awards. We're going to be presenting.
Do they even know about that?
Do we know? Does anyone know about the awards? Oh no, we're not focused properly.
Do your subscribers actually know about this?
Yeah. Let us know if you don't know about the awards.
Let us know if you don't know what we're
that's
talking
happening.
about.
But there will be crazy things. I mean, last year they had a rig that drove itself. The rig physically drove itself.
Oh really?
Yeah, which is
So
very
there's gonna
dangerous.
be some random out there.
Yeah,
stuff.
there was all sorts of haptic-y stuff and everything.
So as the old McGurkin Speckled says, so do you think it's going to be more like haptic stuff that's going to be coming out?
I think there will be quite. I mean, there was already haptic stuff last year, so I think there'll be quite a bit of haptic. There'll be some innovations that they're keeping under wraps that they're going to show there.
Mm-hmm.
Not to show us per se, but mainly to show other brands and like what they're doing, like they want to partner. Renovati says soon every pedal set will be active and have AI. They'll press themselves.
Press themselves.
Plankton hoping Fantic will bring the McLaren wheel back. Can you imagine if they did that at the expo? They're like, you thought we killed it, but we just brought it back.
Psych.
And it's
Here
actually
it is.
like the 765 LT wheel or something.
Yeah, just a McLaren, but a modern version.
Or it's actually the McLaren Formula One wheel. Can you imagine if Fanatec have got that?
Mm-hmm.
That would be insane. DRD, if you were a betting man, do you think GT7 will have the newer generation of G3 cars? No chance. Why would they do it there, and why would they not just save it for Gran Turismo 8? My view, anyway.
Troll Garris's what award? Troll people.
We'll reveal it later. We're also going to do a surprise unboxing we got from PXM.
Yeah.
Maybe when we get to 30 likes, we'll do the unboxing because we don't actually know what it is. Mm-hmm. So let's try and hit that like button.
And there's currently 33 people on it right now.
So if we all hit it, in fact, I'm gonna go.
You're gonna hit yourself.
Yeah. It's a little bit confusing what's going on. You know what? I'm gonna try and get.
What?
I'm gonna try and go vertical as well.
No, don't go vertical. This happens every single stream.
Because it's upcoming. Someone's waiting. We can't leave.
You try this every stream.
We can't
and
leave.
Sometimes something goes wrong.
Don't leave. Can't leave anyone behind.
There was that time where you spent the whole time playing our music, trying to get people to listen to music.
Listen behind. Sam, you got control of the chat.
I can't read it because it's all gone.
Okay, hang on.
Everything's covered.
Okay.
I'm going to reply to Elliot.
Just bear with me, chat. Just bear with me. Okay, I've got everything working. So this is what I meant to do at the beginning, but I actually did just the worst thing I could have possibly done, which was do the same stream in both. Just like
now we have 2 chat boxes.
Yeah, but we'll have to. I can handle 2.
Yeah.
And now you're also wide.
Oh.
And we can also add up the likes as well. Okay, we're back, everyone. We're back.
Probably a dashboard in the box. I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna shake it.
I don't know, PXN. I don't know too much about PXN. I mean, I haven't reviewed any of the PXN wheelbases, and I don't think this is going to be a wheelbase because it's too small. So we'll see. Why no music? We can if you want.
Please don't start
honestly, the music won't be that difficult to do.
Oh my god. Oh, nothing to see here. Everything's under control. Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear music, chat?
Wall mount. Someone said about wall mount, Kireth.
Wall mounts. Are you looking for wall mounts? Because we got some interesting. I'm looking at some very interesting wall mounts that are changing the wall mount game. Frankly, seriously, much needed shake up.
very big shake-up going to a wall mount game.
We got a new order in. I think we need to celebrate when someone comes in and has ordered something and is in the process of coming.
Yeah.
We need to have put like celebration emojis in. I'm gonna put some confetti or some popcorn. We want to understand, why did you go for that? You're at the cutting edge. You've decided to buy something. So what was the reason you went for the R5 bundle? Macchio was thinking by the Leox XF1. So they make aftermarket Fanatec wheels.
Yes.
Yeah. Quite interesting.
Yep. In my honest opinion, Fanatec could change the game if they do one thing. Fanatec and Elgato, both now Corsair companies, join to make a wheel hub.
You know what? Hang on. I'm going to make a prediction. Welcome everyone in the vertical chat as well. I think Fanatec and Elgato are going to come out with a Stream Deck wheel.
That's literally what that guy has just written.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Literally, what that in the bottom line says, the Stream Deck wheel. What the? It's literally
I didn't even read it.
What the hell? Clearly, that's a good idea.
Okay, I have to give all credit to Renovatio. Fanatec and Elgato, both now Corsair company, joined to make a wheel hub. Each button a program. I think that's a no-brainer.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, that does make a lot of sense. What do we think?
I mean, now they're both owned by the same company, yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they do it?
Who else do they own? Corsair make. Oh, you can't see it on your screen, but Corsair make little displays for computers. Honestly, I think that's a no-brainer.
On the vertical one, one question: the best base for PlayStation. I have a GT DD Pro and thinking of upgrading.
DD Extreme versus G Pro, I think it is. Why would they do Steam Deck wheel, not their own VR? What do you mean VR? What do you mean by VR?
I'm guessing like the Pimax stuff.
No, you can't. What do you mean, Control Garage? Alexander, because I'm new to sim racing and I heard so much good about the R5 bundle, been driving a lot on my Xbox controller. That does worry me, because if you're on Xbox, the R5 is not compatible, but the R3 is. But if you're on PC, going from an Xbox controller to an R5 is going to be great. Celestiano is going to go for the DD Extreme.
Nice.
Definitely go to www.simracingdiscounts.com, because Fanatec are now selling on Amazon, so they might be available on Amazon. Sandinator's come in about.
You've got to give him some popcorns, haven't you?
Oh, popcorn's out for Sandinator because you've ordered and you're waiting. So we want to know why you went for the 290 GP. I'm very interested why you've gone for the 290 GP and not the 300 GT. I'm actually really interested. I'm really interested.
And grab.
Oh, you did mean VR. I mean, VR is so complicated. That's the Max 01.
The Max. On the other side.
Sam's going to be in front of the camera.
Get a massive groin shot here.
Of Temu shots.
Of Temu shorts.
How many likes are we on chat? Chat, we're on 21 likes. We're getting close, actually. Yeah, let us know what you find, Salistano. So, yeah, this is exactly... I mean, hopefully... Oh, Jack said with the €2, just popping in to say hi, bud. You're going to Dortmund? We are going to Dortmund. We will be there. We're going to be on the ground.
Be there.
We're going to do some important things. Thank you so much for €2 donation. Hope you're enjoying the Conspit wheels. Appreciate it in the vertical stream as well. Who asked the question? Sandinator. So this is the. So firstly, which do you think is more expensive? And can we get this to focus on the camera? Yeah. They look so similar, Sam, don't they?
They do.
Like from the front.
Really close.
Oh my days. So the difference in price. Does anyone know the latest difference in price? Because this wheel is about £380.
As I'm here, let's just get the third one. Got the whole selection of them there.
I've got to be honest. I'm not. Okay, yeah, let's put them all up. Which will chat.
They all look extremely similar. They've all got the cool black
let's put that
and the purple, and then on the back, obviously the gold as well.
I think let us know in the chat. Okay, so the one I've got, this is a 290 GP, this is a 300 GT, and this is the Max 01. Mm-hmm. Forget price for a moment. Which one would you actually get? Which one would you actually?
The one you're holding.
So you get 290 GP.
Only because I like the button placement.
Mm-hmm.
as you know, I really like.
Which is maybe not that visible on camera.
Yeah.
Cinematic. What do you think of the Thrustmaster Leather 32 Evo rim? I actually want to review that because I'm now very interested about leather. Didn't we review something last week? Yeah, the Revo Sim. I thought, oh, this is nice leather, and I think you were like,
yeah, it was some weird.
Yeah, so I need to review more leather wheels to understand.
So early in the Maxo 1 is the winner.
Makiel says Maxo 1. Jati says Maxo 1. So why? I want to know, why are people going for the Maxo 1? Obviously, biggest screen, right?
I mean, you can't really see it probably, but these buttons here are angled.
Yeah.
And they're so much nicer just to use and to hold.
So what do we got with the Maxo 1? I mean, these are all funkies. They just happen to be gold there. You've got a standard DD. Maybe that's SimHub native. I can't remember. You've got one more.
Yeah, I've got 2 less paddles.
Yeah, but come on, like.
I still got 2 less.
How much does that steering wheel cost? Jordan says.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? This is the bargain one.
This is a really good one. We actually really like this one.
Control says LEDs and button choices. So who did the order here? Sandinator.
Yeah.
Bought the 290. So you bought the 290.
Which I would probably get out of free.
So the thing is, you probably can't see, the 290 is shaped the nicest out of all of these wheels. And for that reason, I could see myself preferring the 290 over. I think the 290 is actually better than the 300 GT in probably every way, I would say. However, I might get a 300 GT over the Maxo 1, even though the Maxo 1's expensive. I think the Maxo 1
This one looks too cluttered.
Is it more?
If we're going for looks.
Yeah, it does. By the way, that's crazy. 290 GP doesn't have buttons on the back.
These both do.
So your 300 GT is getting buttons on the back. Sandinator bought a 290 for $515. It's only a few weeks old. Bugs. What kind of bugs?
Vicious bugs. And Jordan actually asked, how much are they? I don't actually know the price off my head.
I think it goes 300 GT is the cheapest, then 290. Max. The reason for the numbers is the actual width of it. So the 290 is 290.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. 300 is 300. Makiel says it looks a bit better in my opinion. Which one?
Maxo 1, he said. Which is this one?
That's interesting. I think that really is a personal preference thing. To me, that's a very busy wheel. And to me, it's like when you compare that with something like an Asher, the Asher wheels are just nicer. But
although, to be fair, the whole Construct brand is a new brand, and they're kind of doing what like Moser did, like appear out of nowhere, smash
do a load of
bases,
products,
wheels everywhere. I mean, was it Alexander even said he'd never even heard of the brand before? Yeah, just come out of nowhere, smash it all out.
I'm sure they'll be doing big stuff at.
I imagine they're probably going to have a lot of new stuff there. A lot.
Renovati says, I'm on a Simagic Alpha U with the FX Pro, but if I had to buy now, I'd go for the Ace-Tech Formula Pro, which we keep meaning to unbox. Yeah, so we have to go hands on with that. We may do today. Maka, the pink rotary looks a bit more approachable.
I'm assuming that these. Yeah, it's got to be these.
Is it actually the colour is what's important there? That's quite interesting. Welcome, Kevin. Thanks for subscribing. GSI wheels look great. Yeah, GSI for me do the best shifters in sim racing. That's interesting here, by the way, Sam. The 300 GT has carbon fibre shifters.
The Maxo 1 has carbon fibre shifters.
But this doesn't because they're bar shifters.
But it's got carbon at the bottom.
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't here because they're bar.
Yeah, that would be my guess as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Good evening, Demon Senna.
Yeah, welcome, Demon Senna. Good to see you again.
Oh, but no, on our screen it says 29. Likes.
Okay, 30.
Steve.
Okay.
Oh,
Steve was like, he went up to 30. We didn't unbox it. So... Yeah, let's have a look. I'm excited. I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, I wasn't that interested in reviewing the PXN equipment, but I think because PXN is on Amazon now, I think it's worth reviewing. This, to me, doesn't look like dual motor. Okay, last chance, everyone. What do you think's in the box? What do you think could be in the box? Before we take it out. This is from PXN. Has everyone heard of PXN?
Tell me more about PXN.
Is it possible to customize steering wheel? Yeah, all of these come with stickers that we don't. I'm not really a huge sticker guy.
And if you want to go a bit more into it, I mean, the camera's definitely not going to show it. But on the Max 01, these rotaries actually have little Allen keys. So if you undo the Allen key, you can just pull it off and put a different one on.
Oh, on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can change the colour of these if you find the right size ones for it.
We could sell them.
Sell some pre-printed ones.
Plankton says control box. Humer says button box. Okay, let's take it out. Let's see. Ooh. This looks... Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Is that okay?
It doesn't look like the right thing for this.
It's not an Xbox controller, but it is an Xbox controller. That's called the PS5 8K. Okay, should we... Am I going to destroy it with...
That was not what anyone.
This is how much I'm rated as a sim racer.
That they give you a
controller. This must be some kind of in-joke.
That's for old
third person.
Trevor Randall.
Oh yeah.
And Martin Robinson.
Very fast drivers. I've done a neat incision, but I don't know why.
Tim Tom, what do you mean? Do they work in cars? You want about do these actually work in a car?
There are some steering wheels now that do work in the car. And also, any of the NRG mounts will work in like a rally car, right? Where you have a big manual shifter, and all you need is the rim. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're just going over the top.
No, I reckon I've got this.
Some of the rims, Tim Tom, can get to work on a car. These ones here, yes, they're expensive, but in the grand scheme of things, some of the rims which we've got in here, they're not that expensive.
Question from Demon Senna. Honest opinion, is it any good, the new THRUSTMASTER base, if I plan to use it on both PlayStation and PC? Yes. We are hearing more reports about PSU overheating or some kind of issue. But apparently they're also being replaced as well. But yeah, if you're using it, this is very light.
What's this for? PlayStation?
This is for my sim racing.
No. What?
Welcome, Jamie, as well. I mean, it's quite... The buttons are much bigger. I don't have an Xbox controller here, but the buttons are much bigger.
There's also a load of buttons on the back.
It's like a homebrew, like, Xbox controller. You see those buttons are bigger? It's very light, and I reckon there's no AA battery in here, because I reckon it's rechargeable.
Yes. Yes.
We could use it for Wreckfest.
You could use it for Wreckfest.
There's something else in the box. I'm guessing this is the...
Charge and lead?
No,
oh, it's the dongle.
Receiver dongle, yeah. That's it. There's no... It's very light, isn't it? It's light, not, I would say, in a way that I think is reassuring. But I don't know whether that's correct or not. Whether I assume, oh, it's something's heavy, so... It's a complete opposite. How many of these do you think take to be the same weight as this?
To be the same weight as that?
Yeah.
100?
Welcome, Kevin, as well.
150 of them?
MB Auto Detail just started using T598 on PC, and it feels much better on PC than PS5. What firmware are you running on it? Because THRUSTMASTER updating the firmware all the time. Renovatio is buying an Acetec aluminium button color kit. 30 aluminium encoders in multiple colors for €100. Is that officially from Acetec? Is that for Acetec stuff though? 30 aluminium encoders.
Yeah, so it's these. You know, I said you can just undo the.
That's interesting because you know the La Prima. You know, one thing that we weren't that impressed about the La Prima button boxes was like the encoders compared to the Forte. They have the kind of coppery ones. So if you could get a La Prima and then buy that, and then you can actually get really nice encoders. Quite interesting.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about PXN. I know they've just released a new range that looks more like what I expect with wheelbases. I know Turtle Beach have also released a new wheelbase.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. So some of the companies that have come into sim racing, they're now releasing their iteration products, and I'm a bit more interested to review like their refined products rather than the original ones.
The V2s.
Yeah. It's the official Acetech. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the interview I did with the Acetech CEO where we had a look at all the buttons, and I was really surprised how much aluminium goes into a Invicta wheel. Like, it's insane. It's like a whole block that's milled out. It's pretty crazy. Welcome, Cheesecake, as well. Okay, we need to get more questions now.
So hang on, we've got 32 likes.
Yeah.
What can we do at 50?
50 likes, I think we unbox the Acetech Forte Formula. Because we need to do a thorough testing of that.
This one, just here.
Yeah. Yes.
This box.
This one here. Now, this is an interesting wheel. This is going to be a very interesting wheel.
And then we have this box as well.
Yeah, I think that's going to be handles. It's going to be a really interesting comparison of this as a modular thing against, and I wonder if this includes the clutch paddles in it, because often the clutch paddles came separate.
They can't, normally they don't come along with it.
I do have clutch paddles, but it'll be interesting how it compares against this conscript range. Like,
I mean,
is it going to be better than the 300 GT?
It should be.
It's going to have a bigger screen.
Yeah, it should be.
Welcome, Eric, in the chat. Big news on Thrustmaster today. T598 being released for Xbox. Yes. T598X.
Yes.
Pre-order
is the guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pre-order starting in September. Jordan, off topic, but it's not off topic. That is very much on topic. Can GT7 be saved? I think they
need to bring out GT8.
Yeah, I don't think they have the same luxury. I think they need to bring out GT8 maybe sooner than they'd wanted.
I think since COVID, essentially, the sim racing market has got so much better that where Gran Turismo used to be the dominant force, used to be the one which everyone knew
they
about.
Don't have it on their own
They
way.
don't have that at all anymore, and I think they really need to up their game.
Yeah,
I think they rested too much on their laurels.
I think it'll be exciting when we see news about GTA, but they might. I mean, I don't know what direction they've gone in for GTA. Is it more on the single player, more on the esports side?
Wham, I don't know how to say that. Any Fanatec V4 pedal leaks?
Nothing that I'm aware of out there publicly.
Not that we've seen. Oh, it literally then comes over to the other stream.
Nice.
That is what we're talking about right at the very start of the channel. That is one of the things we reckon Fanatec are going to bring out at the Expo in 2 months' time. 60 odd days' time.
What do you think about third-party Fanatec QRs, 2s like Simube, etc.? I think Fanatec's QRs are just too expensive and too confusing. If they were expensive but not confusing, you might be able to get away with it.
Yeah, but there's 4. Why do they need 4 QRs?
Because they have done this gold standard of the QR2 like premium, or whatever, and they need to try and way to get cheaper wheels onto that system, but without using such expensive materials. So, do you think a Fanatec CSL Elite is still worth it? I don't want to buy the Thrustmaster T598 because it's plastic and the bad quality. I mean, a CSL Elite is also plastic. I would get a T598 over a CSL Elite, personally. They don't even sell a CSL Elite anymore, so you'd be getting it second hand.
Jordan has said, playing sim racing helped get my license.
Oh, very nice.
Well, good job. What's the recommend wheel
Just hitting those apexes. Well, it depends what you want to do. I mean,
what are you playing on?
If you want to improve your real driving, get the Moser truck wheel and do Truck Simulator.
Get your HGV license.
Yeah,
Go straight for it.
Get the coach license. Can you explain trail braking to me, please? Basically, as you release the brake a little bit slowly and turn in as you're releasing it. So as you're giving some grip back in the tyres, becomes more available, you can use it to turn. Long
and short, brake while turning.
Yeah, but also don't brake while turning at the beginning.
It's a confusing thing, which it's just all come to with practice, really.
Zach's got a CSLE if you want to buy it. There we go. Can we match make this? Zach, what rough part of the world are you in? Damien, what rough part of the world are you in? Because we can make this happen.
We can make this happen.
Yeah.
All comes via the studio.
What is better for a drifting simulation centre? Well, we talked about this earlier and we said maybe Assetto Corsa might be the way to go. Cheesecake, I got a question. Which part of my sim setup should I consider upgrading first? I have a complete Thrustmaster T300 set right now, all stock. It's for PC. Great question. Let's say I answer in 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Pedals.
It's always
It's got to
pedals.
be pedals.
It's always pedals.
And I would say for you, TLCMs.
Pedals are the first thing which will make you, not the first thing, but the first thing I'd upgrade, which will guarantee make you more consistent, which will then make you better and faster.
You're going to be tempted to get a nice wheel, but you've got to go with the pedals first, basically. Damon says, don't get your lorry license, bro. It just eats your life. Trust me, I did the job since 2129. What rig are you rocking? Do you have the the Moser? I'm surprised I don't see more content on the THRUSTMASTER. Sorry, the Moser truck wheel.
Just driving it with the old indicator stalks.
Yeah, it's honestly, I would love to have a trucking setup, and Truck Simulator. You know, Truck Simulator's adding Ford cars. You'll be able to drive a Mustang in Truck Simulator. It's adding coaches as well, so you can.
I can understand the coach. Why cars?
You know what I would like to do in Truck Simulator, and also Truck Simulator people have been in touch. So, firstly, I'd like to try and learn in a sim and then drive a real truck, like 18 gears, like a proper one.
Wow.
I think that'd be super cool.
Okay.
The other thing I would love to do is I would love to do a Truck Simulator game where you build up your Truck Simulator empire because you hire truckers, and then you drive around in your Mustang.
Game.
Yeah, you drive around your Mustang, just checking in on stuff.
Like undercover boss.
No, not undercover boss. like you go to new areas and you find new routes. So you find a new route because you're like, the traffic lights here, they sync with this one, and then you can get it. So you do that reconnaissance, and then your truckers go and do the thing. Welcome, Phantom Buster, as well. Oh my god, I almost cut myself.
Put that down for you,
Omri says T598 plus GT3 480 will amazing combo. Yeah, the GT3. I sent a little message to THRUSTMASTER after the Fanatec delisting of the McLaren, because I was like, hang on, a lot of people might be interested in the 408 now.
Yeah.
So, Damien found one in my country around 400 what? 400 insects. I've got to get these currencies working again. Yeah, keep coming with your questions. It's got a really nice vibe to the chat today. We can actually keep up.
THRUSTMASTER for sure need to update their pedals along with Fanatec.
It's coming. I don't know if it's been official. Well, it's becoming basically. Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sure it will be coming.
As there's a lull in this, and we're waiting for these 50 likes so we can unbox this Aztec stuff.
Yeah.
So there's 50 likes, everyone. What about this awards?
So the awards we're doing Sim Racing Awards because we feel like between us all we're the best place to do it, because we're not going to be biased. We're just going to do it, just the honest awards. So we need to come up with categories that we can go out and get votes in, and then we will present the prizes of the winners at the Sim Racing Expo.
We'll walk around with a big old bag.
Yeah, and it's going to be the official Sim Racing.
We're going to trademark it and website it.
Yeah, official Sim Racing Awards.
And we will hand them out to people while we're there.
So we need categories, obviously. So put them here, put them in the Discord, simracingdiscord.com.
We have some ideas of categories already.
Yeah. Dan's on a 598 with a 488, a T598 with a 488 run, which is great. I think that when I first got hands on with the 488 GT3 THRUSTMASTER wheel, I was like, I don't really like it that much because it just looks cheap. It feels creaky and cheap, and the quick release feels creaky. But then, and when I drove the Ferrari 488 in real life, I drove on the circular rim, so I wasn't. But then I've seen the 488 wheel in real life, that the THRUSTMASTER replica of, and it does look like that in real life. It just looks a bit crap in real life as well.
Not what you'd expect.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, I get why it's got these stupid switches. And then the form factor is really good, and then it's really light, which kind of works well on a light base as well. So.
Trucking through a zombie wasteland in your armoured Dawn of the Dead truck with your Moser truck rim.
Yeah, and he just.
I can see it just throwing like Halloween blood at you and all random skeletons.
David said, I've only been playing rally game 210 for a few months. Where can I learn the fundamentals of driving? I've been watching random videos on YouTube. Is there a instructor course somewhere? David, right now, go to www.getfasteronline.com. Maybe Vlatka can put it in the chat. That is my structured course for Gran Turismo 7 that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have signed up for. So, and I need to do the intermediate level now because so many people have gone through it.
Completely the beginner.
Yeah, but that is exactly up your street. Like you should 100% get that. MB doesn't want TLMC. I want something better for my. I mean, I have a. If and when Thrustmaster release load cells on the Raceline platform, the Raceline of their new pedals that we looked at, are they going to be better than TLCMs? I'm just.
I mean,
not sure.
TLCMs are great pedals for the age as well. Well, I mean, Fanatec's being 10 years old.
Yeah.
How old are the TLCMs? They got to be around the same sort of age.
TLCMs are about probably 5 years old. I would say.
No.
Yeah.
They're out before COVID.
Around. Well, I mean.
Well, COVID was 5 6 years ago. They're around before that, surely.
Yeah. MB's got the hypercar wheel. What do you think of the hypercar wheel? Because the hypercar wheel, I don't see a lot of buzz about it.
I'm not a fan of the hypercar wheel.
Yeah. Well,
personally.
I'm actually a fan of it. I don't see a lot of buzz about it though. I think it's a really nice and stylish wheel. It's the complete opposite of the 488. It's massive. It's not licensed, and it's much heavier. It's got massive shifters on the back.
Shifters, yes. See, whereas I don't actually like it.
This is not a good wheel for performance, but it's a very
such
stylish
a weird.
wheel.
Yeah, I'll give it stylish with the gold bits and stuff like that. But it is such a weird, unnatural shape. It's ridiculous.
Jatty says T3PA Pro, T3PM, TLCM pedals, Raceline 3. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of those, to be honest. Aris heard of the PXN Pentathlon. I mean, PXN, for some reason, they've sent this controller. So I don't know, like, what they think we do on this channel.
Breakfast.
Whoa. Oh, welcome Omri to membership. Thank you so much. Chat, we've got to get our claps out there. I was shocked at everything's actually working now. There might even be music working.
I hope there's. I really hope there is, otherwise you're going to start playing around with it again.
Please get your claps out, everyone, in chat for Omri, joining the membership. Welcome. Oh, I've done too many. There we go. Black has got the claps out. There's Demon Senna. We'll do some more fun stuff with the membership as well, I think.
Also, we're weeks away from opening.
Yeah, 39 people watching, 39 likes. That means everyone watching has liked, which is great.
On that one, but we don't actually know.
Why is it saying no music? Hang on.
Oh God, don't start the music again. Everyone here can just see my face drop. As soon as he picks up that mouse. It's just, I mean, guys, I'll see you later. Clearly going to randomly disappear. Has the value of direct drive wheels reached a point where it's difficult to recommend a more traditional style of wheel if buying new? So, direct drive wheel bases in general have come down.
Music should be working now. Music should be working.
Wow.
Let us know.
Direct drive wheelbases have come down to a point where the prices are so competitive with each other. Now kind of thinking...
This is Phantom Boston's question.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would say anything above a G923. So I wouldn't recommend getting a TGT. I wouldn't recommend getting a TGT2. I wouldn't recommend getting a CSL Elite. But the only non-direct drive wheel I would recommend right now is a G923 because it sits at that price point. How can there be no music?
Well, we can hear the music, and let me just tell you, you're not missing out on it.
Oh, I think.
Jesus. Sorry for everyone's eardrums if it just killed you.
No, but they can't hear the music anyway.
Well, unless it all of a sudden started working.
I think you must be joking with me. You can't hear the music.
Okay, that was loud. I told you.
Yeah. Please be close to the microphone. Can barely hear you talking.
It's because you put music on.
Okay. All right, we'll have to do the music next time. I mean,
they're saying it's working.
No, they're not saying it's working.
Okay, that was loud. We heard that.
Yeah, but I think they heard it because it was so loud it went into the microphone and went over the top of us.
Yeah, got you.
Will you even review Pokormi engineering products from Anonymous? I don't even know what they are.
I'll have a look.
Will LMU become #1 racing sim? It could be. It could become. Yeah, 100%. It could do. They can ride that wave. You don't think so?
No.
I mean, there's 5,000 people paying LMU every evening. There's 15,000 people on iRacing. It's already a third of iRacing. It's only got basically GT3 and Hypercar, and PTs and GTs.
So they are a aftermarket wheelbase company.
Okay.
Not wheelbase, so wheel company.
They've never been in contact. So
that looks cool.
That does look cool. It looks kind of cost effective as well. Is that the 499p?
That's exactly what it is. And it's DIY. You build it yourself.
Okay. We've got to build our Lego car. Where is the Lego car? There's no little Formula Lego car. Oh, it's just there. There's a McLaren. I think it's just next to my Lynx Africa. May as well build it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it was a question about CRPTs. Route 32. Have you seen? I'll build it now. It'll be super quick, right? I mean, this won't take that long, will it? What do we think? Because we're just. Should we build it or not build it?
I have a Moser R9 TLCM pedals that I thought about upgrading, but actually think the pedals will be hard to beat from a performance perspective. Well, being that you've got two different brands and you're going to be on PC, what keeps you with a TLCM over upgrading to something slightly more expensive? Is it the money, or is it the fact you just think they're the best you're going to get? Because what are the Moser the good
CRP2s.
CRP2s are good pedals. They'll obviously go with your Moser anyway. Backler says build it.
Talk says, will you be releasing the Epstein files? I don't think we have them here. Did you answer Corey's question about son just bought Logitech playseat with the Pro Wheel and pedals? I haven't let him play with it. It's mine now. Corey just goes straight in. Very nice. So you went for the official. In fact, I think Logitech actually sent me this. They said they're continuing they're very happy to continue their partnership with McLaren, which I assume means
Lego.
No, I assume means McLaren wheel.
Yeah.
From Logitech, right? So.
Do non-Thrustmaster wheels exist as an alternative to brand specific?
Are you saying can you use non-Thrustmaster on Thrustmaster?
I would guess that's what he's asking.
I'm struggling to build this because I can't even open the box.
He can't even. Dan, when we played, when I played GT Sport, the league racing was so much more fun than the officials, in my opinion. I never got to do it in GT7 because I moved away, but yeah, the leagues are where it definitely.
100%. If you're in a good league, a lot of people in this chat are with all racing leagues. Jamil, can you rank these games in terms of most fun? iRacing, F125, ACC, LMU.
Everyone's going to have a different opinion.
I just think is iRacing fun or is iRacing a challenge?
It depends on what you.
It's not.
That's what I mean. Everyone's different opinion. It depends on what you class as fun.
I think iRacing might be the best out of those, but I wouldn't say I think of iRacing as fun. Probably for me, fun is on ACC, going in into a big race in VR, start from the back. That's fun for me in ACC, but I'm not improving as a driver.
Yeah.
Because if I go onto iRacing, I'm like, okay, this week the F4 is at Spa. If I do that hard, I'm going to become a better driver.
Yeah, but then being a better driver surely is more fun.
Yeah. Cheesecake, for one of my friends who's an absolute beginner in sim racing, he wants to get a first wheel set for PC. Probably going to play a Teta Corsa. He suggested wheel to get started with. G923 on sale, I would say.
PC? That's what you reckon?
Yeah, although maybe on PC you can get some of these DDs that have come down. Would you get an R3?
And obviously, being on PC as well, you can mix brands and stuff like that. So you can get the cheaper pedals as well.
Would you recommend a Moser R3? I mean, we've done a set of course on the R3.
For PC, I probably wouldn't recommend it purely because I'll put it down there. purely because there are so many better options. If it was just going to be on console, then yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Demon Center's asked where you got your T-shirt from.
It was a gift, so I don't even know.
It was a gift. Right, Route 32 riding it, trying again. Have you seen or tried the inverted setup for the Moser CRP2 pedals? If so, what are your thoughts and will it hold up to
I
heavy
haven't seen
braking?
the inverted setup.
I've not seen it. Neither's Kira, therefore we haven't tried it. However, if it's anything like the Moser Moser, oh my days, the Fanatec V3 inverted, I like the look of them. I've used them once and I preferred them beforehand on the standard flat, just because I thought there was more flex in the top of the mount. But that is the old Fanatec stuff. I don't know about the Moser. Kirith, say goodbye to Cheesecake.
Yeah, goodbye Cheesecake. Thank you for joining us. Phantom says, what's your opinion on the future Forza Motorsport and what might have caused its potential cancellation of the series? I was under the impression you read relatively well. I think people are getting confused about Forza. I think Forza Horizon has been so devastatingly successful, it doesn't make sense from a Microsoft perspective to focus on
have
Motorsport.
two games. Yeah. Why have two games?
I don't think it's... I mean, obviously Forza Motorsport hasn't been the game they wanted to be anyway, but I think it's more down to, hang on, they have a genuine... Like, Forza Horizon is a better game for Microsoft at the moment than Halo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Halo's not really a game anymore.
Forza Horizon 6 is going to sell more than the next Halo. So that's the way I look at it. And I've been talking and playing and covering Forza Horizon for a long time, and Test Drive Unlimited, because I think these games are... Can you build this without looking at the instructions, or is that... This is the floor, right?
I thought you said you could build this in seconds.
No, I would never have said that.
In seconds. Dan Mage has asked a question. Kirith, what is your dream car? His is a ZR1X.
Is that a Corvette? ZR1X?
Yes. Dan, why he's thinking, I am one of the few people in this world who's had the dream car, and I had a RX-7 FD3S. Did I get one again? If I could afford it, all day long. I was lucky enough to get one when I was a lot younger. They would drive it because of the silly loopholes, but it was such a car. So yeah, I'm one of the few people who have actually been lucky enough to drive a car which they always wanted when they were growing up.
Dream car...
No worries, Root. I mean, it's just our opinion. It's... Look at other people's opinions as well. That was just our...
Oh, these packs are numbered.
Yeah, look. 1, 2...
No, I've only opened 6.
3. So you've opened the last pack. You
Yeah.
haven't even opened the right pack.
Yeah, but I thought you could just make it. I haven't done Lego for like 20 years.
The Evo, Vivian Sims. What Evo?
I did see an Evo the other day.
Assuming you're talking about the car, what Evo?
Which
1, 2, 3, 10. Which one are we going for? Ages 8 plus. Yeah. I mean, it's got...
Evo's a five doors, right?
Evo 10. No, see, I like the old style square shaped. I don't like the new modern one. And I mean, Sam Taylor, if you're watching this, I don't like your Evo.
So my dream car definitely wouldn't be some kind of Lamborghini like crazy bucket seat, suicide door, harness. It's my dream car has to be something that you just open it like a normal car and you sit in like a normal car. That has to be my dream. That has to be the entry point of my dream car.
So it's a massive roller.
Well, like Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
No, because I be something like an M4 or something. But what's the ultimate M4-esque like?
M8.
Okay, but it doesn't need to be a BMW. And it seems a bit boring being like an Audi and Mercedes. But Bentley Continental. No.
Few questions coming in. Dan says the Corvette. No, I'm not going with that. McGurky said that kit's never getting made. It was never getting made in the first place. Rude Boy Neil Because how do you say your name properly?
Sam. Oh my god. This is...
David says dream cars at Mazda MX-5, no explaining needed.
I think it'd be easier to literally build a nuclear reactor than do...
What you said would be easy.
There's 99 steps. Okay, hang on. I'm just not gonna complain. I'm just gonna... I reckon I can...
I'll tell you what, look. You keep up with the chat and I'll build it. Because it looks like you're having real struggles here, just opening bag number 1.
Yeah. No, but how can it be so complicated? Also,
It's not open bag 1.
I saw the dude's head.
Rob.
Why is his head? Why is his head in 2?
I don't know. What's up, Rob from Texas? Zach, my kids are into sim racing, which has got them into rental car racing. They just finished 4th and 6th out of 12 in their first race. Do you think sim racing has helped with your karting? Kireth?
My kart, because I was karting before sim racing. My karting definitely did not help my sim racing because I had bad techniques to drive cars in sim racing from driving karts.
Yeah.
Because I never had that teaching, like proper instructional teaching to go from karts to cars. So I was doing stuff like trying to keep the RPM up in certain ways and wrestle the car in, and just it wasn't working. So I had to sort of relearn how to drive cars. I knew the fundamentals from karting about.
Yeah, you get the idea of apexes and braking points. I personally, Zach, I do karting a lot. If you know me, tons of stuff. Do I think sim racing helps with karting? Only the basics, essentially. It'll give you the ideas of braking points, apexes, racing lines, and stuff like that. But to actually drive a kart, it's so different. It's not even remotely close. Not just the fact that you're not even in it, but karts don't have any sort of suspension, the fixed gearing, you're only braking on the rear axle. It's a completely different thing. There's loads of questions coming in. So, Ruboy Neil, it is Kireth, it's how you say it. Once you actually attempt to follow the instructions, things will go together quickly. It's probably a 30-minute build at least before you open the wrong bag and drop pieces on the floor. 95 Lancia Delta HF is a great car. Corey says BMW 3 Series CSL, but then he's also been swayed by the Lancia. So he's down with that one. Number 1 advice is finding the apex. Oh, yeah.
Vivian says, I tried so hard to build it with my daughter, I ended up having a grandson by the end.
Is that how long it took?
Yeah.
I've tried to intervene. I mean, he won't do it. He's now obsessed with building Lando in his hair. I mean, I wish I had some hair like that. But no, it's not happening. But we are only 5 likes away from opening one of these.
There's little Lando.
Which will definitely... You haven't even put his head on properly, man. Only 5 likes away from opening these boxes, which will definitely get him distracted from
This isn't the Lego I remember, honestly.
No,
Lego I remember is you dump it all and you just make something. Can I do that? Or is that really going to... Because at the moment I've got bag 6 here and this is bag 2.
Why is Lando holding a spoon?
He's about to eat. Is it possible? Can I YOLO it? Anyway.
No way! You can't even do it with instructions.
No, because I don't understand the wheels. I've got to be honest. The wheels are the only thing that's messing me up.
Because that's from bag 6. So you got to go to the very end. Look, here you go. Literally, I turned... Literally. Pure fluke. Turned straight to the wheel page.
Honestly, I just don't find it very creative to follow the instructions.
Yeah, but that's why you end up with completely wrong things. So the wheels actually just sit on this.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, there's no long orange axle.
Oh, I thought...
They just sit on... Look. Sit.
Oh, so you can do a pit stop.
Yes, sir.
But how does the chrome thing stay in it?
How does the chrome thing stay in it? Take the hat off. Cheers, Eric. I mean, I could take the hat off, but luckily for me, you wouldn't be able to see what's up there anyway, would you, mate?
It's on the rear axle.
Way!
It's on the rear axle.
Yes, they were sorted. How do the Google Chrome things stay on? Yes, they... Oh my days. Look. Look at that. That's... and that goes like that.
See, this is okay. You just crack on with some questions. I think I've actually got this.
Rob, your view should search for it. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? I've just the number one advice for finding the apex. Follow a rubber racing line, Rob. Is essentially if you look at a track, good idea is to follow the rubber as a basic. Obviously, everything is a variation from there onwards, weather, stuff like that, but it will give you an idea. Usually, the apex is the tightest point to the curb or tire wall or whatever you're using at that part to have the least amount of resistance on your steering wheel.
So I was speaking with Antonio Felix da Costa in Formula E London and asking I'm trying to improve in sim racing and street circuits. And he said you just have to look past the walls, actually. So if you've got like an apex, like an apex in a street circuit, it's like you have to look through it, and then you will naturally just avoid it and slide around it.
Everyone's going to get a groin shot again as I turn the aircon on.
I think I've actually come up with something here. This might not be what they were expecting, but what they're going to get.
Someone says it looks like it might be an all-nighter.
It's going to be a little bit McLaren F1. It's going to be a little bit spaceship.
Oh my god, is he actually just... Yes. Wow. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see what he is creating here.
I've read the Adrian Newey book.
Metal fan, I've been using my Hellcat passenger seat for my rig and I was curious if Fanatec's new Club Sport seat would work on a GT Omega Prime like cockpit. Yes.
I think it would.
It would work because it's got the bottom mount. So I imagine it would work. Dan, no, we don't see Corvettes in England. And if we do, it's
we
super
see Mustangs,
rare.
but not Corvettes.
We see more Mustangs. No Corvettes. And to be fair, what's that old rubbish one? The Corvette Volt or something like that.
Oh, yeah. No.
The one which looks like a bubble. It looks like the Daewoo Matizes.
Is that a Corvette?
Yeah, it's like a Corvette. Oh, it might be a ship. I don't know. But no, we don't ever see Corvettes over here. Let's jump over to that one. Which says... Robbie... Oh, I was watching on my
How about Apexes?
No, it's not. Lego said it's so hard. I tried to build it. Where is the likes? Yeah, I love racing. So, okay, so it seems to start with Frankie saying, yeah, I love iRacing. Worth it. Then Demon Senna comes in. Says, your view should search for it, hit it, and slowly increase until you get in touch with the absolute limit of hitting it to confirm your ability. What do you think, lads? Vivian says, I was watching it on my phone, but couldn't find on my tablet there is a like, so I pressed it. Okay, so Vivian... Very confusing way of saying that, Vivian. Press the like button. Random Donny, do you think it's worth getting an alternative rim in a Formula style instead of standard Logitech G923?
What's that?
To get a different rim. A Logitech G923.
But that's not... You can't... I don't know what you...
I'm assuming it's on about one of the...
Oh, one of the mods.
Yes.
I think they're more... They're quite a pain to do, so you just really got to check that you're happy with the amount of work required to...
It's not a very simple, straightforward thing. Daniel Warren. Hi, new to the stream, welcome. Have you ever played Gran Turismo 7?
Yes, I've literally completed it.
A lot of his channel is based on Gran Turismo 7. Check it out, okay? There's loads of stuff. Well, you got any questions about it, literally he's going to be answering them. He knows about it. Venator Racing, my recently bought DD Pro is very heavy feeling, very harsh and hard curve feeling. Do you think it's broken? I think I feel much more notches than before. What firmware update are you on? Yeah. Essentially, check your firmware. Make sure you're running something modern and recent. We are 2 likes away, Kirith, from taking that monstrosity off you. You know what that looks like?
What?
From Star Wars, the pod racers. Looks like you're making a pod racer. So he's on the most recent firmware, Kirith. on his DD Pro.
DD Pro, go and have a look at my settings guide I did for it in Gran Turismo because that changes it massively. I would experiment with all those settings before you think it's broken because if you have the wrong settings, direct drives can seem really weird, especially if they're clipping.
He's on ACC on PS5 Pro.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because I've heard a lot of reports that ACC broke their force feedback recently.
So it could be a ACC issue more than the actual Logitech issue.
Yeah, you've recently so I would just check that out. Maybe if you're on PS5 Pro, any other cheap racing games you can pick up just to
try it.
Yeah. One of those pieces that
Venator has just subscribed.
Oh, nice.
So he's obviously liked your information and subscribed.
Very good.
I just got the R5. What budget shifter would you recommend? Right now, I'm looking at the PXN A7.
Well, the Moser do the Moser shifter as well. If you want to stay in Moser.
We don't tend to use shifters.
I do have a shifter rail mounted now.
It has a shifter rail mounted, but we don't tend to actually use shifters. So
I've never been that bothered about shifters, but I would, SimLab have a shifter.
I'd be more inclined to use a hydro than a shifter.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, the shifters, I've never used it personally.
It is quite cool though. Like bang, bang, bang.
Oh yeah, I get the appeal of it, but I also don't get the appeal of it. No worries, Venator. Hopefully that has helped, like you said. In your opinion, what's the best sim racing setup apps? VRS, Coach Dave setups. I use VRS. They seem to be lower downforce for the McLaren GT3 than other ones. But I run it. I'm happy with it. It just means that the tyres take a while to warm up. Don't know about Coach Dave. I've used a few of someone else's, but I can't remember.
Okay, can I announce what I've built? Okay, so I thought doing the F1 car was a bit boring. So this is the McLaren vertical takeoff and landing Lando.
It's the vertical pod racer.
Yeah.
McLaren
so it goes up. So it goes up, obviously, and then it should ski a little bit like that as well. So, what do we think?
Wow. I mean,
it's hard to get a good angle of it. If you get the good angle,
there is no good angle of it.
Right, I want to hear out of 10 the ratings for this. Out of 10.
Think it really fly if I drop it?
No, definitely won't fly.
9, shut up.
Who said 9? See, Venator said 9. Frankie said 10. Dan says 11.
Eric says 3, thank you. How?
Corey 7, 9.9 Huna, Dirt 11. See, I mean, that's more to me the spirit of Lego. By the way, have you seen that Lego also sent across the Corvette?
Yeah, and I'm definitely not getting that out for you to make sense.
Like the massive sets that Lego do, like the big ones. They sent across one of the big ones, and now they're not going to be sending across anything. But I think that's cool. What?
Such a half-assed effort. That his vertical takeoff things are completely different sizes to each other. And he's obviously got the weightlifting bar for the back for when Lando's like, yep, also fancy doing a workout.
Yeah. Demon, what's happening YouTube against the other comments? Demon, you're on the vertical stream, so if you want, come back to my channel and come on the landscape stream as well.
So he's decided he wanted to experiment and run 2 streams. That's why it all went horrible about an hour ago.
Yeah.
But yes.
Vlatka says going to the seaside this weekend. Very nice. Yeah, I got the Lego Technic C8 Corvette, which is crazy. I did a little unboxing of it. Do I have a hat? They gave me a hat as well. For the Constructors Showdown.
No, Dan.
So everyone else, watch out.
No, Dan. It's up there. And I will literally fight him to stop him.
To be fair, they do think I'm a Constructors champion.
Of what?
Of Lego Technic.
After seeing this, I can see why.
And also, I've got a Lego VIP invitation. Welcome to the first ever Lego Technic Constructors Showdown. So at some point, I think I'm okay to show this. at some point I am invited to.
I think you
So,
should definitely show them what you've made.
thing is, I'm going to be honest, right? This is a bit like Formula One. If I was like Jordan, yeah, I can't compete. I can't compete with the guys out there with the big budgets when it comes to Lego building that are going to read the manual and like go. I can't compete with that. So the only way I can compete is by being a bit creative.
Wow.
So
Wow. Right, let's hammer through a lot of these questions because we're now on 50 likes.
we are.
So let's just hammer through these questions and then.
Okay, as a as a constructor, they haven't invited me as a commentator. I'm invited
Where's your Lego
as
box?
a constructor.
Your Lego box. Just going to put it in here for now. Because we need to make some room
Playtime's over.
for this. Answer some questions. I've been talking non-stop while you've been playing. We can leave
where,
that.
did you put my ski? That is the integral part of the whole build.
Answer some questions.
Okay, I've got the ski back. Dan May says my daughter's 7th birthday tomorrow. I think Kireth wished her happy birthday a couple of years, but yeah, probably when I started she was only 2. Now 7, which is awesome. Have a happy birthday. So yeah, we're gonna this now. This is more up my street. Did you save these for me? Because that's quite cool.
What's that?
These little lights.
Yes. I saved them for you. Frankie says it's more like a jet boat than anything. It's Lego.
It wasn't. There are jet boat. When we concepted it, there were a lot of jet boat inspirations. Stop removing my ski.
I'm not doing it. It's falling off on its own. What sim games do you recommend playing right now? I have AC, ACC, R Factor 2, and Ren Sport. iRacing's out of the
Get
question.
LMU or
Well, if iRacing's out of the question, it'd be too expensive.
Get LMU or iRacing. I mean, if you're on R Factor, I don't know why you'd be on R Factor 2 and not LMU. It's only if you click the link in the description. I think it's like £18 at the moment. LMU. Are you not tempted? 18.
If I had a lot more time, I would. But with obviously my work and my boys racing, I don't get a chance. Which box are we opening first?
I think we open the main one. Yeah.
I will cut it.
Okay, so this is the Acertech Forte Formula. We will do a proper review on. Like, we reviewed the whole Acertech ecosystem. We went through everything. We built it. We tested it. We tested all the combinations.
Yep. We have fun, but we also actually do serious reviews.
Yeah.
Which you might think they're not serious, but for us that is.
So, should we get some Acertech stuff on the old,
Yes.
so we can compare against other Acertech things? Yeah, get the birthday cakes out for the Dan Mage family. Got to put a cat in a box. Loki only bought R Factor 2 because it was cheap on the racing sale. Didn't play it much. Yeah, I mean, I bought a lot on that racing sale as well, to be honest.
Right, they're going to get groin shot again. A lot of groin shot going on.
Right.
Round. That way, George.
I built that one.
You're the other one.
That's all right. That'll do. That's plenty. Okay, so we got some Acertech wheels to compare with. Okay, so we've got a La Prima here. It's crazy from the back. They all seem very similar because they're really similar. La Prima, and then we've got 2 Forte Fortes. So I'm wondering whether this is going to feel a bit like a Forte Plus because it's got a screen on it. So let's see. Yeah, AMS2, and they've changed their whole DLC system.
Wow.
So already, thinking back to when we unboxed these products, to me this feels a bit more premium.
I'm going to move this one out of the way
Okay.
because that's a Formula wheel. Let's just keep all the Formula wheels here.
Okay. Notice we're back, yeah? Okay. What do you think of their
The
approach?
boxing is different. I don't remember the other one being
this
red.
is very bold boxing.
Yeah.
Very, very, very bold. I mean, I'll turn the music off because in case we might start or something. So, yes, bold boxing. I like it. I like the red Ace. Like the other unboxing was
stands
very
out a lot.
cardboardy. Yeah. What do you think of their approach of doing this with separate handles rather than just coming out as one thing, versus when you buy, say, a Conspit?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I would prefer it just to come.
How many people are going to change their handles?
No one. I think once you bought the handles anyway,
Yeah.
why would you change them? I would probably prefer to have it come pre-built. That way it eliminates something in my mind of like a fail point. I know obviously a factory would build it the same way as I'd build it.
Yeah.
But in my mind,
there's also a
warranty
bit of a
claim on
question
it as
mark that,
well.
like, yeah, if it does, you're like, well, you built it, maybe you messed it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's a bit it's interesting. Ace have gone down this road, and when I spoke with their CEO, he said it's always about upgradability. They want people to upgrade, but I just think about handles. I don't see a big upgrade path on handles.
But the point just made there, which makes sense, is if you wear them out, then change them. But how long is it going to take you to wear out
Are you going to
a rubber grip?
By the time you wear them out, are you going to want a different wheel anyway, just to keep things fresh? It looks good. It's just interesting just to see the image on the back about it. This is not going to come with handles. And also, if Fanatec were doing this back in the day, you'd have people who didn't get the handles and there'd be a mess. So let's see. Welcome, Mark, as well. Metal Fan, I would get in touch with GT Omega and just check whether the seat is going to work. I mean, I can tell you that pretty sure this seat goes on standard sliders because it has the thing.
I would take an educated guess, but yeah, definitely.
It's a big box. You don't want to order it. It's not right.
Can we open this handles box?
Yeah, let's open the handles at the same time.
Well, it takes you a while to get into the box. Because you're not allowed sharp things.
What are we expecting, chat, with this Forte Formula? Let me know.
Nothing.
It's another box.
It's a box inside of a box.
Ooh. Okay. Lots of stickers.
That's nice. I like that. So, you rate the SimMagic GTC Alcantara handles in 6 months. If you get the suede Aztec handles being replaceable, could be good.
It's interesting because my favourite handles were actually the Formula Suede handles. I don't know if we presumably got these ones. They were my favourite, and I don't normally like the suede. Now, my question was: is this going to feel like a Forte Plus?
Yes.
What do you think?
I mean, looking at it in the box, yes, it is.
So for me, looking at it in the box, everything is identical to Forte apart from the screen. But the screen is so nice and flush, and I've only really seen this with the SimLab Mercedes wheel like that.
The screen is lovely. There are other little changes, but in general, it is just.
It's the carbon. It's the forged carbon,
forged
a bit more pronounced here.
Well, that is forged carbon. This isn't.
Oh, and that's Forte. Ah, so it is.
Whereas the Primus Alley.
Oh, so it is
carbon.
Yeah.
And forged carbon, but the back of the. It is forged carbon.
Okay, so here we go. First look.
Yes, Dan. Handles.
First look at the Acertec. It's just weird seeing it without handles. It's almost like when you bought a really expensive laptop, it came without the screen. You had to put the screen separate. You'd lose the unboxing of when you get a laptop, you're like, whoa, oh my god. So, yeah, but I don't want to talk about that too much. The big stamp on the back
is very different, but obviously they've got a lot more real estate to fill in now.
That's a big old screen.
It's nice. It's very flush. Like they normally all got like a bezel around it.
Yeah.
This is very flush with the whole thing.
And answering the question on shifters. But I think, Sam, if I remember, we had some nicer shifters left over. I don't know whether you can look in the Acertec box at the bottom.
I will check in a second.
If I remember, we had some carbon shifters, maybe.
So it does come with some replacement rotaries. So if you don't like those gold, you can change them.
I like the gold though. For me, that's Forte, but I can see also how they might be distracting.
And look, the old carbon fibre tweezers again. So do you want me to see if there's any?
Yeah. I think in just there's some cardboard boxes. How much? Yeah, let me find the latest. Okay. Yeah. Let me find the latest price on it. Yeah, SimHub compatible is huge as well. Acertech Forte Formula. That cannot be. No, yeah, that's the. So it is the Forte Formula Pro. It's coming up as £678. £678. Orders start shipping tomorrow, apparently. How do I feel about that?
No, you only have the same shifters.
Are you sure they're not?
I've just opened every box, they're all exactly the same.
Okay, I guess I had some extra shifters.
Actually, a little bit shorter.
Maybe I'd lengthen them anyway. When they slightly different shifters for the round and the. There it says the screens.
No, same.
Okay. They come with a little anchor. Yeah. I'll put this.
They were, if you remember, I put them on, took them off, put them on, took them off. There's way more than one go.
I can remember how to do that.
Pleasure seeing you guys interacting with the community. I want to stay and watch Buddy to go and stream myself and grind some day race C at Nürburgring.
Yeah, enjoy it. It's dynamic weather this week.
Have fun. Vivian, I'm using Fanatec. I have so many problems with my McLaren GT3 since Fanatec firmware update. I was thinking trying Aztec. So many problems with Fanatec. It's doing his head in.
I mean, the Fanatec McLaren, Acertech to Fanatec McLaren is going to be an upgrade. This would be the closest one. This is more expensive than the Fanatec. And we when we reviewed it at the time, we were like, how do we feel about this versus the Fanatec? And I think the thing that wasn't so favourable for us is that compared to the Forte, I just like the Forte better in pretty much every way.
It looks better.
Yeah. And it is a lot about looks. That's the thing. Because the stuff that you're not seeing is the same. Mm-hmm. And so.
But it also comes to the point of do you like a bar shifter? So obviously,
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So there's little things like you said, but in my opinion, this looks a lot nicer. Going to upgrade from a G920 to an R9, what specific differences should I expect?
I have to do the handles first, maybe.
We did, but it was a pain last time, wasn't it?
We'll get it, whichever way we do, we get it wrong. So.
Yeah.
Going to upgrade from G920 to R9, yeah, you'll expect a lot more torque, and you'll be like, whoa, this is too strong. And you'll probably have to turn it down, which is fine. So that'll be quite a good move, I think. So, right, so we've got suede, Formula suede handles.
This is what we had the issue with last time, wasn't it?
I think last time we put them in the wrong way around, because that's, isn't it the other way or something? I can't remember.
No way is it?
Let's have a look. So just to show what we're doing, you have to put the handles in. And it doesn't seem as easy as you might expect.
You kind of have to like bend it in. And we had this same issue last time as well, didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's just that it was a significant we are stupid. Like I've just done it. Strong magnets on these as well. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has got some who's gone upgraded from G920 to direct drive, but I think that's a fantastic upgrade to go from the G920 to the R9. That's a really good upgrade path. You can sit at the R9 for forever, basically.
Lovely. Yeah. We've said many times on streams, videos, in person to people. You don't need any more power than that. It's plenty.
Yeah, people are going to tune their wheels down to meet an R9.
Yeah,
Basically,
no one's going to use 21 newton meters of force, which a Moser R21 will have, and it's just no one's ever going to use it. You're just buying overkill. There's no real extra advantage. That massive wheelbase. Obviously, there are. You'll be able to dial it in for more feedback and stuff like that. But the general consensus for the average person is, you can afford it, go for it. But there's no real need to. So you're not going to use all that extra newton meters.
I think it has to go kind of straight in. Angle of it really affects. Yeah.
Maybe.
So it's going to be a very straight comparison with the normal Forte.
Is that one got the same root?
Same handles.
Same
I believe so. Yeah. And I do really like these handles. You can just when you like you want it. You like an MR car. You want to push it more. Like there's something about so nice, so aggressively designed.
No, the Moser R9 cannot be used for PlayStation.
Yeah, I think there's some adapters, but I wouldn't necessarily endorse them because they might stop working. So, Vivian up to date 9 Nm Fantech is like night and day. So much more feeling through the wheel. Yeah, I think that's the only thing about the T598 and definitely the R3 and the R5 is that at some point you might want to have more just to feel it sometimes. But I think a G Pro, I think Logitech will have looked at it because Logitech, when you think about it from Logitech's perspective, they haven't released any other direct drive wheelbase apart from the G Pro. So think how much time they spent thinking about what Newton meter come in for their one product.
Yeah, whereas how much research have they done?
Yeah.
Whereas literally,
Moser R3, R5, R9 up, so they've got it all covered anyway.
They flooded the whole market in one go. I'm not enjoying that resting on there. I'm going to rest this big old screen. That bit. I mean, do you want to have a look at it first?
And there's little switches. What do you think about? Do you think little switches are out of place?
They look weird.
I know that when you look at real world steering cars having a bit of chat, what do we think about these little top ones?
They look weird. These look better with a little cover.
I don't think I have a cover. And also, are they ones that you can't press them in, but people will press them in and then they break?
Like this.
Press. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems a bit old school, doesn't it?
And it's touchscreen, apparently.
Yeah, I think this is a huge product from Asetek.
But I mean, so he says it's touchscreen. Yeah. I'm someone who races in gloves. My gloves aren't touchscreen compatible.
You don't need then you've sacrificed your ability to touchscreen it.
Yeah, but if I was to have the suede, I would definitely be wearing gloves.
That's a good point. But firstly, you don't have to have it with suede.
No, I know you can get the other. But yeah, my iRacing gloves touchscreen would not work for me.
Let's do these shifters then. Shifted. We normally get the placement wrong, don't we? Because I see these are both.
These are right. They are wrong because I did these first. Did all the wheels. So we got 4 wheels in one go, and I wasn't really paying much attention when I was doing it. And I put them all at the top, and that's wrong. You're going to hate doing that.
What is?
Okay, so you need to undo from memory. You undo this, slide it out, then do that.
Oh yeah.
From memory. So I did all 4 ribs which we got given at the top. All 4 of them. Took me ages to do them. And then I thought that looks weird. So then I did one in the middle. That's the right one to go to. But it actually gives you... That wheel's the same. I mean, we'll watch KIRETH'S do it. It actually comes with 3 different options. So you can go up here, here, and you can actually go down here as well. It does give you 3 options. Yeah, that's a problem I had.
Oh no, this is like the Crystal Maze.
Can you convert it to work with the THRUSTMASTER T? Mark the Brit. What are we talking can we convert what to work with a THRUSTMASTER T598 base? Vivian Sims says, Kireth, directly added to you because I'm sure they don't look at my channel. Will you be using that new system you got in your new video in the future? Give us
which new system is it?
Jesus. So yeah, Kireth doesn't know which video you're on about. You might have to enlighten him, Vivian. Kireth seems to be having a great time.
I swear.
Yeah, I know. This is the hassle I had when I fitted all 4 wheels around. As he's doing that, let's have a look at this stuff. So it comes with a couple of packs of different rotary style stickers. I may have just absolutely massacred that. Yes, purple. Wow, actually loads. So it actually comes with loads of different sticker kits. They will go around that. I presume these will actually also. It does look like they'll actually fit the 4-tier ones as well. And the La Prima. To be fair, the La Prima and the 4-tier look like.
What do you think about these stickers though? Do you like them?
I like them. I actually generally do like them.
As opposed to the little ones on top.
Well, yeah, they're kind of. You can't feel it, obviously, but they're extremely 3D. Like, there's an actual 3D lit. Almost so much that. Like a really thin plastic.
Will I be using the A-Stick system? 100%. Yeah, mm-hmm. A very thorough review of it because I think it's a really important product for Acertech because I don't think Acertech has really cut through yet. It hasn't captured the imagination in the way that
Acertech have been doing a lot of things which a lot of other companies already released.
For example, even their bases, people might just look at the SimuCube and say, "Well, I'll just get a SimuCube." Mm-hmm. So this is quite an interesting one because this is fully SimHub compatible. It's like a European designed and manufactured product, so you may be less concerned about reliability. And the I'm just trying to work out the price point at $670.
It's a little bit higher than like the Moser FSR2. I mean, that's at 5.
Yeah, so it's a little. Yeah, that's a really good. It's a little bit more expensive than FSR2. However, to me, this seems like it's going to be better than FSR2.
It does look better, and if it's touchscreen, I mean that's a great option.
And FSR2 is not. It's a SimHub.
No, correct. But then we know it ourselves. You buy the touchscreen. You buy the wheels with the monitors on it.
You don't really use
But how often do you actually look at the monitors? I never look at my monitors ever.
Is that because it's not SimHub compatible? So actually, it's not that easy to.
On the FSR, I just use the Moser Pit House. Their options, and it's great to use.
On SimHub, you can get stuff like your PC notifications.
Yeah, but why do I need that while I'm driving? Why do I need a PC?
Check your emails.
Play Pokemon Go. That whole type of stuff.
I think it's generally regarded that SimHub compatibility is better. I don't know why I'm struggling so much.
Because they're pain to do. Vivian, great, thank you. I will be watching the paddles look plastic, not aluminium. That's because the paddles are plastic.
That's really weird.
And not aluminium.
That's really weird that your touch point is going to be plastic.
And it's not just the actual paddle itself. The whole mount is all plastic.
Okay.
So the whole mount is actually plastic. The whole lot is.
Worth saying that here there is no USB out. I can't recall if there's a pass-through. How it works if it's C to C, then there might. But I don't think I can get to the computer now and turn it on.
No.
I mean, so you're right. They're not carbon fiber. Do I care that much? As much as I should.
Sorry, one thing which I didn't mention. So the price was what?
It's about 670
Plus handles.
plus handles.
How much are handles? I don't think they were that
They
expensive.
weren't. Maybe
£49.
Yeah, maybe £60 or something.
So then that actually all of a sudden makes up to a 750-ish pound wheel.
I don't think it's interesting on the handle front. Unless it comes with you, unless you mix and match. No, I don't think it does. Choose your handles. So the handles are all 83 euros, excluding VAT. So 100 euros basically. So probably about £80 actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're paying 670 plus about £80. So yeah, you're talking about 750.
It does look nice though. Also, Hugh Hattrick. Big thanks to Walwood. His advice helped me win his go-kart race at Lockhill. I've seen his pictures.
Are they looking fast?
It looks rapid. He looks like a motorsport driver. He looks like peak.
We're thinking Tony Kart sponsorship.
Definitely coming in.
Going out, we think European.
The next David Coulthard, maybe?
Okay, that's what the streets are saying. Could be the case. That's good, winning the race. I'm just thinking, like, I'm not sure I care too much about the pedals not being carbon than I thought I would. Because they just feel like very nice. I don't know, because
they feel nice. They sound nice.
Yeah.
But
why is that like that?
Because it's on either side. If you actually turn that over, spin it around.
Okay.
I'm glad it helped you, Hugh.
It's a heavy wheel, isn't it?
It is. But that's a big old monitor to get in there.
It can't be the monitor. It has to be the quick release, I think. These are all heavy wheels. Surely that QR is.
I'd say this is noticeably heavier than this. That's aluminium faceplate.
Compare it to this. These are 240.
Yeah. I mean, it does feel heavier, which you'd expect. A whole lot.
There's something I like about it in terms of it looks extremely well made, and it looks like it can just sit on your rig. There's something, I don't know how to put this, but it looks also like if this is on your rig and you're not racing at the moment because you're busy, it's not going to be screaming at you either. Like,
no, I think it would. I'd be sat here working.
I think it's understated.
I
think it's understated. I think it will blend. I think it will also blend in when the screen's off.
When the screen's off, yeah, but you've paid this money for a fancy screen. Play your Pokemon Go on it. Get your email.
Yeah. The interesting is, what about this compared to an Asher? Like, what about this compared to the Asher GT4 that has no screen? That's in a similar price bracket.
Talking of screens, and I know it's a bit different. As far as I'm aware, is that the only one with a touchscreen? Do we know of any?
Well, I think the Invicta also. So the Invicta wheel
is the next
yeah,
step
I think
up.
this,
We know that.
this. I don't know why you'd get an Invicta instead of this. Omri says in GT7, considering new equipment on the market that hides a significant portion of the information that appears on the screen, why can't it be played if the location of the information? I'm not quite following.
GT7, considering the new equipment on the market. I don't play a lot of GT7. Maybe try and rephrase it if you can. Hugh Hattrick says, do you think the steering ratios are right on the T598 for GT7? I find them to be far too big and have to reduce them constantly.
I've never had an issue, and I've used SF1000 Hypercar and the bundled rim. And I've done very specific comparisons of like the SF1000 mid apex compared to the Hypercar and what it feels like. And I feel like because the Hypercar is so wide, actually you're less precise than the SF1000. I wouldn't say so. I mean, I think maybe worth checking what your setting is on the T598 in terms of auto rotation or not.
Renovation. Aztec Form is €755 plus 80. That's at 835.
Yeah, 835.
So about 780.
I just think this is not like a Conspit 300 GT. Like, how on earth is that sub £400 with buttons on the back and a screen and everything? I think this this is like a very solid wheel at a good price point, and
I'm going to put stickers on.
yeah, I'm interested.
What do we want them to say?
I'm really interested to see how it looks with stickers. Actually,
What do we want them to say?
is it
Bias, TC, and what? Bias on the left,
ABS.
TC on the right, and you want ABS at the bottom.
Yeah.
Carry on talking. I'll use my carbon fibre.
You just want to use the carbon fibre tweezers. I mean, I think I'm trying to place this wheel and understand it, and this is us thinking aloud because obviously when we do review videos, we've been able to think about it more and present it more clearly. But I think in the Ace-Tech ecosystem, I think because we were surprised at how surprisingly expensive the Forte was.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? And I think if you were getting a Forte previously, you should, as far as I can tell, unless something's not right on the rig, you should 100% go for this instead of the Forte if you can stretch, because that is a really nice screen, and it's all SimHub. And I think Ace-Tech have some really cool stuff as well, like you can touchpad and things like that. If you were going to get the Invicta, I think save a load of money and get this. I've seen how the Invicta's made. I've literally been to the factory for Ace-Tech, and it is insane. But because I've also seen them making all sorts of wheels, I know this is going to be high quality as well. If you were thinking of getting, the thing is, this is
ABS, yeah?
Yeah, that looks really nice actually.
It does. That actually completely transforms the whole wheel, for what it's worth.
Is it possible to use my inverted G923 pedals with T598 PS5 somehow would be awesome? Not as far as I'm aware, I'm afraid. Renovati, the formula looks faster than I am. Then again, a cardboard party plate with a pencil through the middle looks faster than I am. That's nice.
That actually looks so good.
However nice you think this is going to look with stickers, it's going to be even better. How cool is that? That's cool. I like that.
And I know it doesn't show it in the picture very well, but
However,
nice.
The Conspit 300 GT has those illuminated.
I reckon they illuminate. This.
Okay, yeah, but that has the occluded thing. But like, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, all of these are illuminated, and they look. Can we sticker this up? I think it'll look really cool.
There are no more. Oh.
Oh, hang on, what? There must be. No.
Here are these stickers. And these stickers. Didn't come with, and these stickers. Ah!
Ooh.
Stuck to the back.
Okay.
Nice they came in orange.
So are those stickers? We put them over these, and it lights through it.
I would say so.
So what do we want? Is a V&M an Extreme a good wheelbase? I do want to try the Venom or V&M actually. That is definitely on my list. But yeah, so just
There's so many buttons. Wiper. I'm going to do it as if.
You ever look left and look right?
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you got left and right. I do left. I do look left and look right.
What ones?
Yeah. Where do you put the left and look right?
Here.
Oh, I put them.
So I don't hit by accident.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to look incredible with that on.
I actually need the tweezers for these.
Just making it up now. But yeah, so what I was going to say is that if you're in the market and you think about upgrading from a G923 or like an R5 or something, are you going to go Conspit 300 GT with an Aries Platinum and CPP Evo pedals? You're going to get hydraulics, or are you going to get an Ace-Tech Forte Formula Pro with the screen, a Forte wheelbase that's really nice, and then go for the Invicta pedals that have hydraulics? I mean, Ace-Tech and Conspit are like complete competitors here, aren't they? Like, both gone hydraulic on the pedals, both about 18 Newton meters, aren't they, for the Forte and the Aries Platinum, and then both with these screens in the wheels, because every Conspit wheel has a screen in it.
And they've got that really small screen as well, which we actually really rate.
That's it. Okay, that's interesting.
We actually really rate that really small
Imagine Ace-Tech do a La Prima, one of these, with a little small screen. Then how much of the cost of this wheel is the screen?
I reckon a lot of this cost is the screen.
But how much is a driver of the screen and the PCB behind it and stuff like that? How much of it is affected by per square inch on the screen? I don't know. Yeah, let us know what you think in the chat. It's been a really fun stream today, actually, being able to just chat about stuff, which is cool.
and start chucking in some more questions because I had to fill a huge amount of time when he was making this. Let's not forget.
Hey, you taken up one of my thrusters.
Let's not forget this monstrosity. Okay, I had to fill a lot of time while I was doing that. So fill him with random questions.
Coming down.
Okay, because yeah.
Or just relax and chill.
Hugh also has got another question for you.
What keeps your interest in sim racing? Is the tech of the game so I just love racing. You love racing. Some people are racers, some people aren't. Ultimately, racing is a state of mind. Racing is a mentality that you never really turn off. If you're an actual racing driver, I spend a lot of time with professional racing drivers. I'm very lucky these days, and that's not even just Sam.
Hello.
And actually, you can tell they have a mentality that they apply to lots of different parts of their life, even if they're not always racing. Because actually, they spend a relatively small amount of their hours in a car, but they still are racers. Is Logitech DD heating during use? I'm pretty sure my Logitech DD has never really heated. My G Pro is never really heated. I'm trying to think of wheelbases that have heated. The T598 heats a bit. The Moser bases don't heat. The Moser bases don't heat at all.
Say that my R9's been getting a bit hot.
Oh really?
Not ridiculously hot, but noticeably starting to get a bit hotter.
So maybe Moser bases do heat a little bit, but I'm pretty sure my G Pro has never heated at all. So, but my T598 does get. It doesn't feel like some wheelbases actively feel cold. Like I'm pretty sure my R16 just like feels cold.
Do you know what doesn't feel cold?
Yeah.
When you've got to modify it.
Nick Reeves, Tears of the Clown says, just a shout out to UPS not holding my Fantech CSL Universal Hub package while I was in hospital for 2 weeks without returning it back to Fanatec. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing, surely.
Oh, okay. They held you in
held it,
hospital. Yeah. Okay. Could you sim race it? Well, it depends what you're in hospital with.
I know where that's going, and I'm going to leave it. I think one more button for here.
Demon Senna really searching to get a good DD for both PS and PC. T598 at €499 pounds, whatever. Logitech G Pro about 1,000. CSL Fanatec. God, this name is so stupid.
I know.
Fanatec GT DD Pro.
Why do the names have to be so long? Like,
so you got T598, Fanatec GT DD Pro with the 8Nm PSU boost kit. I think it's probably the full name. Then you've got to work out which QR you're going to get. Then you've got the Logitech G Pro, and then you've got the Fanatec DD Extreme, and then technically you've got the podium stuff. So if you're about 1,000 to 1,500, you're choosing between G Pro and DD Extreme, I would say. Metal, why does Fanatec get so much flack? I only pay PS5, not an issue. Honestly, it's amazing for me now that Fanatec gets so much flack. Because when I was reporting on Fanatec literally going bankrupt, I used to get so much weird emails and stuff from, I think now I know they were all Fanatec shareholders who weren't happy that I was putting out there that actually I was reading the Fanatec finances and they weren't particularly good. Now, it seems like I make a video saying like, oh, I don't mind this feature on the Porsche VGT, or I actually like the McLaren VT. But there's a lot of people saying, oh yeah, but not Fanatec. I did a post recently. In fact, I did a video yesterday on Fanatec, and it's interesting in the comments that some people think it's a good thing called say I've taken over, some people think it isn't. So, Hugh, good answer. When I've interviewed racing drivers who have depth of ability and intensity, yeah, there is an intensity. So, you kind of have to be ready to go. Salty, I have a Moser R16 CRP2 pedals with active pedal. Absolutely love it. Moser R16 CRP2 with active pedals are great. Like, what rim are you running there? That's what I'm interested. Are you running that with a KS rim, or are you running it with GSV2, or are you running it with something like the Lamborghini Moser Retensa? Has anyone actually bought the Lamborghini Moser Retensa in real life? FSR2 and GSV2. Pretty solid.
You know, there's one wheel which we have not had mentioned in this yet.
SF1000.
Why say it?
I don't think it's been that sort of stream. I think this is
TikTok is more of that type
This
of
has
thing.
felt like, I know we have some members in here like Demon Senna. This has felt like a members stream.
Yeah.
Than like a stream where we have lots of kind of new people come in and say, "Oh, what about SF1000?" This just felt like
that feels like a TikTok stream to me.
Yeah, this just felt like we can actually have a chat. Vivian, have Fanatec stop Mac? I don't know. Don't know what that means. I do have the KS wheel, but haven't used it. Oh, you do have the Lamborghini. Oh my goodness. Make sure you're using my affiliate link for that then, for sure.
All the stickers on. I got bored.
Simracingdiscounts.com
You
/
can't actually
Moser.
see the stickers till it lit up.
I'm very interested in what you know of the Lamborghini wheel because obviously I'm lucky to have a lot of review units of Moser wheels, and I've gone back to using the Lamborghini. It just feels like super nice. What's up?
I think I'm going to turn the aircon on.
Is it bright there?
No, the air, yeah. Push it up.
Okay, so what have you gone for? Why have you put ignition on here? Why have you prioritised ignition?
So you put all the main buttons around the bottom rotaries.
Okay. So left and right, flash, wiper, hit. I like this, yeah. I would have gone radio there.
There is no radio.
Surely that's to be radio.
I'm good to find
Okay, I have a feeling this is an important product for Ace Tech. Also, I'm going to release... I've been checking with Ace Tech whether I'm allowed to do it, so I know what I'm allowed to do now. I'm going to release some world debut, I believe, images of new Ace Tech products. Just going to...
clues?
I have to blur some stuff. Any clues? I think for anyone who's saying SF1000, it's going to be very interesting.
You mean
Fanatec have stopped making the McLaren GT3. Yes, indeed.
SF1000?
Yeah, I think the Moser. The thing about the Moser Ascenza is it doesn't have magnetic shifters, but the shifters are of really good quality. Whereas this doesn't have carbon fiber or metal shifters.
No.
But they're magnetic, which is nice. So it's like, what's more important?
I would say magnetic is more important, personally.
Joshua, stop my race lines for now then. Left leg is metal, and for some reason they're the only pedal set I can modulate the brake pressure. So you've got a metal left leg, can't even press a TLCM. So you need quite a lot of you need more travel then in the brake. Because you've got a metal leg,
Yeah.
so yeah. Have you also thought about using a clutch paddle to brake? Because you might have more modulation.
I mean, yeah,
that's what the army veterans do in GT3s. Renovacci bought a classic.
Same as that kart I drive for 100 with the hand controls.
What, are you able? Is there anything there that you think is faster that you can with every? Is there any mentality because everything you do was everything you were doing on the wheel?
You know what?
That you just you just sewn into your hands like.
Yeah, and I've found, and I've said it in my video as well. When everything's going right, it's fine. But as soon as something went even the tiniest bit wrong, you panic. And I was at Butmore first corner, if anyone knows it, in the wet, using
the
hand
right
controls.
Yeah.
So the double right. And I just kind of aquaplaned a little bit. And naturally, I just pressed the brake. But the brake's not connected on my foot.
Okay, yeah.
So then I panicked. And then I grabbed the handbrake.
You've lost a little bit of time.
I've lost a little bit of time. Nothing's happened. Obviously, if you go to press a brake and nothing happens, you're instantly going to panic anyway. So I panicked a little bit, grabbed the handbrake, and because the travel in the handbrake's so short, I just went whoop, straight backwards into the tire. I was like, oh well, that's gone well. But it was really easy to drive until, like I said, something went wrong. And I tried the.
You trail brake there differently in some way.
Yeah, you can do it. It feels like just racing your controller. That's all it felt like. Apart from
it must do.
Yeah, it's all it feels like, and you can do it. You know when you race on control, you can blip the throttle and stuff like that.
But is it a paddle like this, or is it a trigger?
No, so a lot of people have different ones. This specific kart we use, they have paddles, like this. Bit different, but essentially the general idea is paddles, and Yeah, it was good. But I used the brick car one as well at Station Live, which is a tool event. And that was good. But that was in a sim rig.
Because
So
they
if
use it
I
on the
made
BMW.
yes, if I made a mistake, it was on sim rig. But when it's actually in person, it's a completely different story. But yeah, it's just like using a DXN.
Yeah, I just wonder whether there's. Could you have a sim racing wheel like maybe Conspit who were doing all this out there stuff, where you actually have just 2 triggers on the back, and it might be interesting to do stuff there like.
No, but the issue we should have is when you go full lock and stuff starts becoming upside down. Because you know, if you're sim racing, let's just say you've had your sim race and someone's fired you off.
Yeah.
You've had all the moment.
Yeah, and
your wheels like this. You're like,
yeah.
right, now I need to get into reverse, and you've upshifted.
Mm-hmm.
Just that sort of thing. So let's say you're at Monaco doing a really slow hairpin, and your hands are upside down.
Yeah. I just wonder if there's any benefit for it. I can't think of right now. Josh, you've been following Fred. Very cool to interact and get feedback. Thanks, dudes. Till next time, happy racing. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's been good. It's been a first one for a while as we've moved studio, but this is actually, and we're actually doing 2 streams now. It's actually gone smoothly, and we're able to actually race as well. So next time we might be actually racing as well, which will be super cool.
It's all stuff to try.
Yeah,
but it's been a solid 2 hours this stream.
2 hours.
Well, look, it started at 9:10. It's 11:15.
Wow. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. Definitely make sure to share the stream. Make sure to subscribe if not subscribed already. Be good to us. We'll try and do a slot, and then you'll know that we're going to be here, and you can think of your questions before. We might partner with some brands to kind of like again unbox stuff on stream so we can look forward to it. Maybe do some embargoes on stream, so world premieres potentially. But to do that, we need your support. So you definitely please smash the like button. We've got to the 50 likes, which is awesome. Yeah, so some point we'll be getting this on the rig and testing out with a screen and seeing how it is, and whether it feels heavy, whether it works really nicely with the Forte bass and the Invicta pedals. And it could be one of the best setups we've actually tried. Yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Been great, as always. Welcome to the new members as well. Thanks, Martin. Thanks, Vlacker. Thanks, Demon. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Nice.